Mark, what are your 3 pet peeves? If you had like 1, 2, 3, what do you think they are?
Number 1, people not living up to their potential. I know this isn't my responsibility to worry about other people, but I hate seeing people waste their potential.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm like perfect about judging people's potential, but I always know when someone's kind of slacking. Number 2, when I'm not living up to my potential, because I hate wasting time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big proponent of like, I don't know how much time I have. So and that's the problem is like, I find myself defaulting to wasting time a lot, writing or like just watching videos or like just sitting around doing nothing. So I get mad when I do that. Third pet peeve.
People who ask questions that involve lists.
Yeah, exactly. What assholes? What?
Well, so what's the last time you confronted someone about not living up to their potential?
I mean, I try not to confront them because then it's kind of a douchebag move.
Is it though? But maybe you're being helpful.
It is. No, a lot of the time it is. Probably the last time was, it was in a video we were making, me and Ethan for Insonus.
Mm-hmm.
We were just like talking to each other honestly about things. And I was like, I want to see you live up to your potential after Insonus is over. I want to see you make projects. And he's working on stuff. Like I'm not saying he's not working on stuff, but that's probably the last time I actually openly said it. I'll say it is a pet peeve of mine, but maybe you're not living up to my potential. I'm not going to tell you.
I'm not. I've made peace with it.
You're not filling in quite as much as you
not
did in
anymore.
the past.
But also,
anymore.
I have to find different, like every now and then on a show, I'll find something I'm like, oh, I feel really fulfilled. Like, especially on a show that I can be like more comedic. Cause I was like, oh yeah, that's how I got my start was if I wasn't being a horrible person and attacking somebody, it was just making jokes. And I was like, that made me happy. But what is, actually, I want to ask about that. Like, is that like the closest thing you've had to it's not necessarily a breakup. It's like but is that like the closest thing to a breakup in like you do this thing with Ethan for a year, right? And you're so hyper involved. And then I imagine that's probably not that much the case anymore. What's that like?
Great.
You're like, I can't stand him after a year.
No, it's not so much that. It's it was such a time sink. It was another 40-hour job. We recorded 2-3 days a week. I edited a lot of the videos myself. We rotated who got them uploaded and who did the thumbnail. It's just like it's hours here and there and there and everywhere. So when that's done, it's a lot of free time that I instantaneously filled up with other projects. And now I'm back to busy again and it's horrible. And I'm like, when will I ever just finish what's on my plate? And that's what I was going to do. And then I broke my foot. So it's the universe telling me that I'm never going to be done.